Hello children, welcome to general knowledge class. Today we are going to see some interesting facts about the leaves, about the plants and so on. So first let us see a new leaf, that is of here there are around 4 lakh species of plants. Let's read about some unique plants found around the world. So the first plant name is of Attenborough's bichir plant. So it was discovered in 2009 on Mount Victoria, Philippines. It is one of the world's largest carnivorous plant. It has large bell-shaped bichirs which are filled with poisonous liquid that are used to trap insects, rats and frogs. So here you can see the Attenborough's bichir plant, and this was discovered in the 2009 in the Mount Victoria, and the country name is of Philippines, and this was a world's largest carnivorous plant. It will be look like a bell-shaped bichirs, and the down part you can see here it's like a bag, it's like a pot like, isn't it? So here it will be filled with the poisonous liquid, and that helps to trap the insects or rats or frogs here. Then the next plant is of dancing plant. So it is a tropical Asian shrub that rotates its leaves rapidly in light. So it does so to absorb more sunlight, since its leaves move up and down. So it appears as it is the plant is dancing. So here when the sun shows its due to the heat of the sun, what it do, it will go up and down. So this leaf mentioned as dancing plant, it seems. So the next unique plant is of dragon blood tree. So this strange umbrella shaped tree is found only on the island of Scotland. So its red sap is used as paint and varnish. So here you can see the red sap, right? So this red sap is used to paint and varnish the thing, it seems. So here it looks like a umbrella shaped tree. Which one? The name does dragon blood tree. Then welwitschia. So here the welwitschia found in the Namib desert. So these plants can live up to 1500 years and lived even during the time of dinosaurs, it seems. So it has only 2 leaves that grow continuously, a short woody stem and a huge taproot. So here we come to know this plants can live up till 1050 years, it seems, and during the time of dinosaur also it was found there, and it has only 2 leaves that grow continuously, a short woody stem. So it looks like a woody stem, and it looks like a huge taproot, it seems. So you all know about taproot, isn't it? You all have learnt in the science. Then the next unique plant is of suicide palm. So suicide palm is of this plant is a native of northwest Madagascar and was discovered in 2006. So it covers over 60 feet in height and lives for about 50 years. So in its lifespan, it flowers only once and dies soon after. So here you can see. So this is the native of northwest Madagascar, and this was discovered in the 2006, it seems, and it grows over 60 feet in height and lives about 50 years, it seems. So the next plant is of silver torch cactus. So this woolly cactus is native to the high mountains of Bolivia and Argentina. So it can tolerate extreme cold but not hot temperatures. It can grow up to a height of 10 feet. Its unique feature is that its flowers grow horizontally. So here you can see this is known as silver torch cactus, and it was you can see in the high mountains of Bolivia and Argentina, and so it can tolerate both the extreme cold and the hot temperature, and it can grow up till the height of 10 feet, it seems. So here the unique about this plant is of the flowers will grow horizontally. So these are the things we learnt about the plant, that is of unique plants which has 4 lakh species of plants in it. Okay, so try to learn this. So the next thing we are going to see is about state whether these statements are true or false. So the first one, cricket bats are made from the wood of willow trees. So here it is true. And the Amazon rainforest produces 30% of the world's oxygen supply. It was given false. That means it's give only 20% of the world's oxygen supply. Then pineapple is the only fruit that bears its seeds on the outside. So you all have seen the pineapple fruit, isn't it? So here you can see the seeds outside only. So it is true. So Nepenthes raja is one of the largest carnivorous plant in the world. Yes, it is true. So it was a big plant. It was a big, that is, of carnivorous plant in the world. So sunflower is not a single flower. You all have seen this, right? So but a cluster of hundreds of tiny flowers called florets. So they all together called as florets, it seems. So it is also true there. Then humans use around 2000 different types of plants to make food. That is of true also. So here the humans, they'll use 2000 types of varieties of plants to cook their food, it seems. Then that is true. Then the largest flower in the world, Rafflesia, is often 10 feet high and 3 feet wide. It's given. So here it was true. So and the only thing is it grows in the 3 feet wide. Okay. Then the redwood, the world's tallest tree, is native to the basic coast of the United States. This is also true. Then kelp forests are common all over the world. So it look like a bush. Okay, so it is also true. Then bamboo is the fastest growing woody plant. So it is the fastest growing woody plant is also true. Then the next one is also about the plant, that is of identify these native Indian trees. Choose your answers from the help box. So here the help box, they have given peepal, wild date palm, Indian gooseberry, neem and banyan, right? So here the first one, it is the national tree of India. It grows over a wide area by spreading its aerial roots, which gradually become thick like tree trunks, isn't it? So it is, you all have seen this tree. So here banyan tree, isn't it? Then it is an evergreen tree with multiple medicinal benefits. Its leaves can be used instead of mothballs to preserve woolen clothes. That is of neem, right? Then this tree is considered sacred by Hindus and Buddhists. Its sour fruit is used in food, medicines and healthcare products. That is of amla, we'll tell it in Indian gooseberries. Then it is easily recognizable due to its heart-shaped leaves. So this leaves will look like an heart shape. So it is most cared to Buddhists as Lord Buddha attained enlightenment under one such tree. So here only Lord Buddha enlightened the Lord. So here you can see that this tree named as peepal. Then it is commonly found medium-sized tree. Its ripe fruit is brown in color and is eaten raw. So the fruit is also made into jams and jellies, that is of wild date palm. So you all have eaten the dates, right? So this is of wild date palm. So you can see the tree here. Then the next chapter is about the musical melody. So some may know about the music artists, right? So here are some artists for each and every country. So let us see. In United Kingdom, this Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran was very famous in United Kingdom and he was a popular music artist there. And in Malaysia, he is a person. She is a person when one was very famous singer in Malaysia. And in USA, who's the famous singer is of Katy Perry. So you may all know this Katy Perry, this girl, yeah. So she is also a famous singer, Katy Perry. Then in Canada, who's famous is of Justin Bieber. So he is also so many songs has been sing, like football song has been sing by the singer, isn't it? So Canada, he is a famous singer, like name is of Justin Bieber. And Barbados, so here Rihanna is famous in this country, that is of Rihanna, you can see that. Then Japan, so who's famous there? Jun Matsumoto. So he is a very famous there. And in India, you may know that this Arijit Singh is very famous singer and he has sings more than more than so many Hindi songs. Yes. Then the Pakistan, whose famous means that is of Atif Aslam, is the very famous singer in Pakistan. And the next is of in Spain, this Enrique Iglesias. So he is very famous in Spain. So you can mark this. United Kingdom is G, Malaysia A, USA D, Canada I, Barbados B, and Japan H, India F, Pakistan E, and Spain C. Then when we turn over into the next page, you can see all the musical instruments over there. So you may know all the musical instruments. So what is this? This is tabla, right? And this is flute. And this is mirdangam. And this is of, what is that? Pot, isn't it? They'll say it as ghatam. And this is what we'll tell it as nadaswaram, right? And this is the santu player, it seems. This is known as santu. And this you may see in so many TVs like Jal Tarang player. And this is of, you all know, it's a well-known thing, is of sitar. And this is of Shanai. So these are the musical instruments. So now let us learn about these kinds of musical instruments. So music is an important part of Indian culture and can be traced back to ancient times. So let's read about some musical instruments, Indian musical instruments. So these are all specific as this Indian musical instruments and people who are renowned for playing them. So the tabla is a pair of different sized wooden drums, Dayan and Bayan. So here the two name was given for these two tablas. Nice name, right? Dayan and Bayan. So with the heads of the instruments covered with stretched animal skin. So it was covered with the animal skin. So Zakir Hussain is the famous world-renowned tabla player. Okay. Then the flute or the buzuri is a cylindrical bamboo tube with 6 to 7 finger holes. You can see the holes here. So which are covered and released rhythmically. So while they are playing, what they have to do, they'll cover it for 1 hole or 2 holes and then they'll play it by the player to produce the melody by using this flute. So P.T. Hari Prasad Chaurazia is renowned flute player. Then we'll see about mirdangam. The mirdangam is a two-headed angular drum popular in Carnatic music of South India. It is usually made with a piece of hollowed jackfruit wood. So T.K. Murthy is a well-known mirdangam player. Then the next we are going to see is about ghatam. So one of the oldest musical instruments of South India. So ghatam is a clay pot. We all know that, with a narrow and uncovered mouth. So who is famous for this? T.H. Vinayakram. So Vinayakram is a renowned ghatam player. Then we'll see about Nadaswaram. The Nadaswaram is a conical double reed traditional classical instrument. It is a large wooden and metallic bell in the front and 7 finger holes located at an equal distance. So Sheikh Mohabub Shubani is a well-known Nadaswaram player. So here you all know about this Nadaswaram. So if you have gone for the marriage, you would see this. Isn't that the next instrument is of santur player. This is of an ancient Indian instrument. The santur has a flat wooden box and 72 to 100 strings you can see there, it seems. So it is played with a pair of light wooden mallet or hammers. So when they keep the hammers or sticks over that, it will give different kinds of music, isn't it? So P.T. Shiv Kumar Sharma is a renowned santur player, it seems. Then the next thing we are going to see is of Jal Tarang play, that is of one of the oldest musical instruments in the world. The Jal Tarang is a set of 2 bamboo sticks. So you can see the 2 bamboo sticks and 18 Brooklyn clubs. So these are all the Brooklyn clubs of different sizes filled with varying levels of water, so that it will give different kinds of sounds, isn't it? So who is famous for this player is of Milind Tulankar is a famous Jal Tarang player. Then the sitar has a long broad neck and a god-shaped body. It has 7 strings, 11 to 13 sympathetic strings. So here you can see so many strings over there and it was locked by some wooden part, right? and 20 frets. So these are all known as frets, it seems. So when the main strings are played, the corresponding sympathetic strings react to the movement of those strings and sound along with it. So one of most renowned sitar players has been P.T. Ravi Shankar. So he is the most renowned person for the sitar player. So who is that? P.T. Ravi Shankar. And the next is of the traditional musical instrument of North India is the Shehnai, is played on auspicious occasions. It is a conical double reed wooden instrument. So you can see it was a double reed wooden instrument with a metal bell attached at to the bottom. So you can see there. So a metal bell attached to the bottom. It is one of the most difficult instrument to play, because the people one was playing it, they have to give the whole effort to it to bring the sound in that instrument. So Ustad Bismillah Khan was a renowned Shehnai player. So one who plays this Shehnai was Ustad Bismillah, and he is the very renowned person of this particular musical instrument. So we saw so many musical instruments like tabla and flute, mridangam and ghatam and nadaswaram, and about the santur and this jaltarang, and this is of sitar, and we saw about the Shehnai, right? So learn these musical instruments and about the plants today, and I'll be sending this photocopies of these answers. So kindly mark it in your book and learn. And so today you are going to learn from page 30, 31, 32, 33 and 34. So you have up till 34 and 35. So you'll be having 3 days more to revise these pages. So learn it thoroughly. Thank you, dear children.